my base, my Galaxy Saturn Turbo. The finals went out on it after, about 20 years of sitting here on the bench and just talking. It ain't done, it just went.
Oh, so it was your finals. It wasn't a balloon fuse like you thought.
Well, I think when the finals went, it blew the fuse.
Well, then there it is. Well, that sucks. Are you going to send it in, or are you just going to sit on it?
I don't want to mail it too far away. It runs a whole lot of money. I want to try and find somebody local or pretty close anyway.
Yep, and 4.
Okay, good. Some of those go up to 400 watts. I had the 2970, the first edition of that came out, and it was about 150 on that one.
Hey, Roger. Well, this rate gets up to, from what it's telling me right now, is about almost 200.
Yeah, I'm running about $1.50 right now.
Yeah, I like the 2970s. I've got one that's wore out. 66 Chris has got it right now. He says it's toast.
My first one was blowing fuses and burning up power supplies, and I sent it back to RCI. They charged me $200 and some bucks, sent it back. It was doing the same thing, so I just canned that one. And I got a second one, and that one worked perfectly.
Roger. Yeah, I like this. I tried to get it hooked up in my truck a while back, and this is over a year and a half ago, and I couldn't get the SWR set. For some reason, it just wouldn't set. I got a problem with it, and I must have blew the finals in it, and I sent it in, they fixed it all up, sent it back to me, and it's working really good.
Yeah, the only problem I had with mine, and that was the first one, the one that screwed up after quite a few years. I had a Ford Ranger, and every time I'd key the mic on it, the engine would shut off on the Ranger.
Yeah. Yeah, they took a lot of power. Well, they do. But I'll tell you, I found this President of Washington that I got from Walcott for my truck. I like the SWRs, the way you set them on that. You get everything all set up, and it'll tell you what your SWRs is, and it'll beep at you.
Yeah, I saw that on the reviews for GMRS and picking up static. I saw that on the reviews for that radio. Pretty neat radio. Yeah, put a kicker behind that thing, and it'd be singing.
Yeah, and the way it works is it beeps. And you don't have to even be by the radio to see it. You can hear it. As you adjust your antenna from the outside, it just starts beeping at you, and the faster it beeps, the closer you're getting to your SWRs. And when it goes solid, you're at 1-to-1.
That's pretty cool. That's cool. The radio I'm talking on here has an antenna tuner built into the radio. My SWRs are they're like 1.2, 1.3, and you just push the button and it goes flat. And it just makes it completely flat.
Is that a striker or what? Which one you got?
This is a Yaesu FT1000.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like Yaesus too. I got a 100D here sitting on the table I use every once in a while.
Hey, break, Jim.
Go ahead, Brick.
All right, we're going to start the check-in real quick, and then after we're done with checking everybody in, we're going to just go into regular conversation about radios. Every now and then we'll stop and see if anybody wants to check in. Any mud ducks out there in Colorado Springs that want to check in? I am 526 out here in Colorado Springs, and we're doing a CB radio check-in for the Colorado CB radio on Facebook. And we're going to start to check in right now at 8 o'clock. Who wants to be number 1?
808. 808 Falcon.
All right, we got 808 as number 1. Who wants to be number 2?
871 in Fountain.
All right, 871 in Fountain. Who wants to be number 3?
696 Fountain.
696 in Fountain as well. Who wants to be number 4?
Roger, you got it.
Is that Cracker out there? Hey, 808, is Cracker out there?
It sounded like him, but it wasn't very strong.
What's his number? 1710, right? 1710?
Correct.
All right, Cracker, you're number 4. Is anybody out there want to be number 5? That's all we're going to get for Colorado CB Radio Club in Colorado Springs. We're doing a check-in. Anybody want to be number 5? All right. Go ahead and continue your conversation, and we'll pause every now and then to see if there's anybody else out there. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about.
You guys were talking about that dang linear you're using.
Yeah. I wish. If I had someone that knew what I was doing, I got something here to hook up.
I wish I could do my live stream from here in my truck, and you guys can see how you sound and how bodacious you are.
Wow. Anybody know anything about an Amatron AL80?
I've got it live streaming. How about it? Scott Smith is out there. I don't know if you know Scott. I think he's a needle bender. An Amatron 80L80.
Is that a tube unit or one of the newer solid-state amps?
It's tube type AL80 by Amatron.
Amatron or Ameritron?
It's an Ameritron.
Okay. Yeah, that's an older one. You might have trouble finding anybody that knows how to work with tubes.
Okay. Well, it's just been rebuilt, and I have it sitting here. I got it from a dude up in Denver.
You might start by just pulling the tubes and testing them. You can still find tube testers on eBay. Last time I looked, they still had them.
Yeah, I just don't know how to hook it up, and I've got the manual. I could do it, but I don't want to do something and screw something up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I've never messed with an Ameritron. I have a tube amp of my own, but it's not an Ameritron. Those are a bit more complicated than mine.
A4. Oh, well, I'll get it figured out one of these days. Getting back to that President Washington that I picked up, I tell you what, that's a nice radio. It's small, nice displays. It just learning how to work the buttons is what the problem is.